Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my program. I'm actually teaching, my content is teaching English, sharing with you my knowledge about English. And of course, at this time, I'm actually focusing on English grammar, which normally we see students or adults when they, especially when they write, we can see they make a lot of grammar mistakes. So because of this, I would like to share with you my knowledge about grammar and its usage, the proper way to write and of course to speak. Okay, of course most of the time when people speak, they tend to use very short sentences, short forms, or without actually focusing on the grammar part. But then for me, it is important, especially when we are speaking formally, like when we are giving a presentation, or when we are giving a speech, or when we are actually in a formal occasion and delivering a talk or a suggestion or a group work, where we have to do some, exchange of views formally. I believe that that is the time you actually need good grammar to, to get your message across, I would say. All right. So let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Lee. I come from Bukit Matajam, which is in the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia. If you have been or if you have heard of Butterworth, I'm around, very near to Butterworth, my hometown actually. And at this time, I'm in Kluang, Johor. Okay, for now. So today, I would like to share with you, I would like to teach, in fact, my book 2. So actually, I have only got 2 books for now. The third book is very far away. I have started, but I still have not accomplished much. Anyway, I'm doing book 2 now. I'm uploading videos of my book 2, which has a total of 40 lessons. And now I'm at lesson 16, part 2, because lesson 16, which is a lesson on agreement. Agreement means to say the subject must agree with the verb. It is, I can tell you that agreement is the longest, this chapter, very, very long, because there's so much in it. Now I'm starting with the verb to be. Normally it's the verb to be, but there's another part of it which is just verbs. That is also under the category of agreement. So it's a very wide topic. So I will go slow. I can't go too fast, partly because it's a big chapter. There are many pages involved. And I would like to go slow so that I can actually ensure that you understand. Okay, all right. Now, if you look here, this part of the exercise is focusing on pronouns. As I have taught many times, grammar, English grammar focuses on 7 pronouns. I, you, we, they, one family. He, she, it, another family. But in this circumstance, was and were, I does not go with you, we, they. It goes with he, she, it. That means I, he, she, it, we use was. But you, we, they, we use were. Alright, you can see there are 11 exercise questions over here. On the front here, you can see pronouns. So you can see you, he, it, she, you, they, I, we, you, it, I. So you just have to fill it in. you were, he was, it was, she was, you were, they were, I was, we were, you were, it was, I was. So based on this rule, grammar rule. Now I would like to tell you the function actually functions. The three functions as I have touched here. Here you can see the three functions of was and were. Number one, we use was or were with a verb. And the verb we put ing. Why? To show that it is the past continuous tense. To show that in the past, the action was happening. The action did not stop in the past. It was going on and on and on. That is why we use was or were with an ing. Number two, we use was and were when we are using adjectives. Busy, able, tired, happy. So remember, in front of an adjective, happy, sad, busy, long, short, red, blue, in front you must put was or were if it is the past tense. If it is the present tense, you use am, is, or are. That is why you should not say I happy, I very sad. No. So sometimes I see this in my students' books. And I tell you, oh no, you cannot say I happy, I very happy. No. I am very happy now. I was very happy yesterday. So in front of an adjective, remember, we use was or were, past tense. Number three, we use was and were with a past participle. So what is a past participle? The past participle is the third form of the verb, the third place, the third position. I always tell my students. So take for example, buy. Buy is the base form, so it's number one, first position. Second position is the past tense. The past tense of buy is bought. And the third position is also bought. But this is not past tense. This is past participle. So in front of a past participle, when we use was or were, it means the passive voice. Bought by who? Done by who? Taken by who? Okay, so there's a by behind the meaning. So take, took, taken. The book was taken by Ali. So that means the action was done by another person. Passive voice. So remember that was or were, we use it with three functions. The first one, ing, happening at the time, at a past, happening in the past. Happening means it didn't stop, it was continuing. Number two, we use was or were with adjectives. Happy, sad, busy, long, short. Number three, we use was or were with the past participle. When our meaning is a passive form, taken by who, done by who, finished by who, passive voice, okay? If in Bahasa Melayu is easy, dibuat oleh, dibeli oleh, was bought by who. Like here, was bought in Hong Kong, also can, of course. But the meaning is still there, dibuat oleh. The bangun kena buat, passive voice, ayat passive. Now, we can do the questions here. Exercise 4. Exercise 4, I don't use any pronouns. I use this. Example, a beggar. You know that a is one. Because it is one, we use was. Now this is one, it's not I. For me, when I write I write like this. This is I. This means one. One person. One animal. One thing or one place. So a person, an animal. a thing or a place. So when we use a, it means one. Therefore, the word beggar here cannot put s. So when we don't put s, usually it means one. So you use was. A one is was. My cousins. People, animals, things, and places. If you have s, it means more than one. I write like this, it means more. So when it is more than one, we use were. That mechanic was. When you see the word that, it means one. So mechanic, you can see there is no s. People, animals, things, or places. If you put s, it means more than one. If you don't put s, it means one. Here no s, c only, no cs. Therefore it is one. Your answer was. Those. The word those tells you that it is many. Melayu we say itu semua. 那些全部. So when it's many, people, animals, things, and places, you need to put s. So you use were. Mr. Lim is one person, so you use was. Those means more than one, so you use were. So you can see shoes and handbags, you have s because it's many. That white kite, you can see that, it means one. So kite, you have no s. So when you talk about one, you use was. The school headmaster was. Why? Headmaster, no s, it means one. The cats got s, that means many, so we use were. The baker, only one baker, no s, so it means one. We use was. The Boy Scouts got s, it means many, so when it's many, we use were. Okay, so as usual, due to a lack of space on the whiteboard, I only write the first 3 words. Okay, you can see that 3 or 4 words maximum. So what I can do is I read out. If you have this book, you can turn to page 36. After that 37 for exercise 4. But if you don't have a book, it's alright. You just have to listen. It's not a problem. Okay. So if I look at page 36. Exercise 3. You were resting in the room when we came. That means when we came, you were still lying down. You did not stand up. You had not changed your action. He was listening to the radio at 8 p.m. last night. That means at this time, 8 p.m., the action had started listening to music, but it had not stopped. It was still going on. It was sleeping under the chair all evening. All evening means the whole evening. The action was going on and on and on and on. That is why we use was or were plus ing. She was busy the whole day yesterday, past tense yesterday. And then busy is an adjective, so we use was or were. You were doing your household chores the whole day. Again, the whole day. One whole day, the action was going on. So we use was or were ing to show that the action did not stop. It was going on the whole day. They were not able to come to my birthday party. Able is an adjective. I told you, in front of an adjective, we must use was or were. Okay, that is why I cannot say that I excited. I very excited. No, I was excited. I was very excited if it is the past tense. Okay. I was so tired after jogging in the park. Tired is an adjective. So in front of an adjective, remember to put was or were if it is the past tense. We were playing football when it rained. When it rained means suddenly it rained. But we had not finished playing. We were playing, so we were all wet. Okay, the action was going on. You were ironing your uniform when your mother called. So you were ironing. You had not stopped. You were continuing. Suddenly your mother called you. So the when part is the suddenly part. It was barking the whole evening. The whole evening, you know, it's a long time. The dog was continuously barking. So we use was or were plus ing to show that it had not stopped. It was continuing. I was very happy to receive your email yesterday. I, we use was. See, Anna? I, he, she, it, we use was. Happy is an adjective. So remember that we use was or were for ing to show that the action was going on. We use was or were plus the past participle to show that it is a passive voice done by someone. And we use was or were with adjectives: tired, able, happy, busy. Okay, now I go to exercise 4. A beggar was sitting outside the shop when I passed by. That means when I passed by, he was still sitting there. He did not stand up, he was sitting there. So for him, the action was going on. For me, I just passed by. My cousins were not able to visit us during the last school holidays. So able, not able, adjective. You use was or were. That mechanic was repairing my uncle's van when we came. So when we came, the mechanic was still doing his job, repairing my uncle's van. He had not stopped. The action was still going on. That is why we use was or were plus ing. Those ducks were swimming in the pond all afternoon. Those means many. So the whole afternoon means that a long time, you know, one whole afternoon. The ducks were swimming non-stop, continuously. That is why we use were plus ing. Mr. Lim was working the whole day yesterday. Again, is the same. Yesterday is the past tense, but then one whole day. The action was going on and on and on and on. That is why we use was plus ing. Those shoes and handbags were bought in Hong Kong. So here we use was bought or were bought to show that it is done by someone. Okay, the handbags cannot do any job, you know. It can only be done by people. Here we didn't mention people, we only mentioned the place. But the important thing is that it is done by someone else. Okay, it cannot do by itself. That white kite was made by my cousin last year is the same thing. The kite was made. You cannot say was making because a kite does not have any life. It cannot do any work. So the work can only be done on it. The school headmaster was talking to the parents all yesterday morning. So one whole morning he was just talking. The action did not stop. It was continuing. The cats were meowing hungrily the whole evening. The whole evening is a long time. So they was just meow, 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 meow. The action was just going on and on and on and on. So we have to use were plus ing. The baker was baking bread at 10 a.m. this morning. Time is given 10 a.m. That means at 10 o'clock, you look at the clock 10. He had started but he had not finished. So we have to use was or were plus ing. And the last one, the Boy Scouts were tired after the camping trip. Tired is an adjective. So we need to use was or were in front of the adjective. Okay? So that's all. I have completed 22 questions. I hope you understand. So if you are interested to buy book 1 or book 2 or both, please WhatsApp me. 01978788299. And I've already started my first video in TikTok and Instagram. This is the address. You can go there and watch and learn. I will upload 100 videos in TikTok and Instagram about speaking. For my YouTube, I'm only focusing on the teaching part. I do not want to mix because it's continuing. I cannot suddenly put something new. That will be so, you know, there's no continuation. So for my YouTube, I'll be doing this book, my book. But for TikTok and Instagram, I will be focusing on speaking. So by 100 videos, you know 100 ways of speaking or asking questions, which is good. Of course, if you are interested in learning English, some people like to learn English very much, so you can learn. Okay. And one thing I want to share with you is that I have decided to very soon I'm planning to go to Kuala Lumpur or Selangor to open my English learning center, and I will be there. So I would like to request my subscribers and whoever is watching, if you have any suggestions where I should open my English learning center, which part of Kuala Lumpur or Selangor, I would appreciate it if you can WhatsApp to tell me or tell me in YouTube, the comment section. Let me know your suggestion, because I'm not from there and I don't know the situation there, so I need your suggestions. So if you have any good suggestions where I should open, which part, if you say Kuala Lumpur, wow, it's very big, so which part you think is best, or which town I would say, so you just let me know. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Do remember to give me a like, share and subscribe. So till we meet again the next video. Goodbye.